Hello, my name is George, and um, which channel is this? Oh yeah, Learn Recall for Better Grades. It's one of the channels I started like 7 years ago, but have no videos on it. And it was because I always thought I had to do it perfectly, um, and I never felt like I knew enough or like I was ready to do it. And so, um, what really changed my mind to get a video up was listening to Jordan Peterson, who's a psychologist on YouTube. He talks about, he tells his students to write a paper badly. Just don't worry about it, write it badly. And then once you've got a bad paper written, you have something in your hands that you can use to improve, add to it, subtract from it, but you have something. It's better to do something badly than to do something perfectly in your head but never do it. So I'm doing my videos badly. All right. This is an introductory video to my channel, so I should introduce myself, I guess. I'm a registered nurse. Um, I have 7 degrees. I have an associate's in um, electronic technology, an associate's in paramedicine, an associate's in psychology, an associate's in nursing, a bachelor's in aviation management, a master's in systems management from USC, and a master's in religion, and working on my doctorate in nurse practice, slowly working towards that. So I have a lot of school, which I think qualifies me to talk about how to get better grades in school, but also how just in general how to study. Uh, for me, it was never really the grades that I was so worried about as much as doing something real. Um, I always tried to write a paper that meant something. That, for instance, when I wrote a systems analysis paper for my in my master's degree, um, I didn't just pick a company that and write it on that company from the book. I went out. I talked to the I talked to supply at the base that I was at, and I wrote the systems analysis to computerize the fuel system of the base for the jet aircraft. So that way, that way, it wasn't just an exercise, which to me, I feel like a lot of the exercises we have to do in school are futile and not very close to what's real. And so I always try to turn my projects in school into something real. And most of the time, your instructors will let you do that with not a problem. Um, so, also, while I was in school, I've taken many, at least 12 different classes on how to study. Um, I took a class on how to study math, took a class on how to study English, and then took general classes on how to study. And then I took a class on how to study for nursing school. So, and I've read books on how to take tests, which are helpful too. So, how am I going to do this? I don't want to, I'm not a lecturer. I have taught college before, but I don't want to teach here. What I want to do is consider you a friend who came over to my house and we're sitting across the table, um, in my kitchen table, and we're talking. And, maybe you want some advice on something about school or how to get better grades or something like that. And so that's kind of where I'm coming from. I hope that I can um, find some things to talk about that will be helpful to you if you're in school or just studying in general. I mean, you don't have to be in school to study something. Um, I'm learning Russian, for instance. You can see some Russian over here. Um, and that's not part of school, although I'm going to turn it into that because you remember I was saying that I turned my projects into something real. So learning Russian is my project, and I'm turning it real by going to Russia um, to do some research in psychiatric hospitals there. So anyway, glad you came, and I'm looking forward to um, I'm looking forward to doing this. I'll talk to you in the next video.